I guess the update that it'll send to people is probably going to be wrong, but that's all right. Let me pull up you, Rube. It's pretty loud. I'm gonna drop that. Here we go. The chat out of here. My God, I don't know what this like droning. So I can't even hear myself think with this freaking sound. I'm gonna turn it down even more. Just gonna turn that off until it comes back. I'm gonna go use the bathroom really quick. I will be right back. Sorry about So this looks like Fable stuff popping up already. I guess I'll turn that volume up a little bit again. It's just so loud. I still can't hear myself think. I guess this is supposed to go for about 45 minutes or so. Game Freak. What's the Pokemon developers? It's about to be the longest 2 minutes of my life. I guess I could make some predictions for what's about to show up here. Let's see. I'm going to write down on a notebook that I have here. Let's see. I genuinely can't hear myself. What the fuck? All right. God, I was probably talking so loud. I bet. So definitely Fable. I bet there's going to be an Indiana Jones DLC. I can't remember if that's already taken place yet. Indiana Jones DLC. Maybe. Maybe an Avowed DLC? Avowed DLC? What else has Xbox had on the horizon? There's going to be... I'm going to say a Black Ops trailer. Black Ops / Call of Duty trailer. I'm going to say no Sea of Thieves will appear. An opposite prediction. So I have Fable, Indiana Jones DLC, Avowed DLC, COD, no Sea of Thieves, Doom? Will there be a Doom trailer? Doom trailer. Halo Combat Evolved, probably. Remake trailer. Halo 1 remake trailer. Or more footage for it. Ugh. Why is it so freaking cold? Is this a PowerPoint? I'm not getting any sound so far. So I guess this will only show what's coming in 2026. They absolutely didn't have to include the sound of that pool cue hitting the other ball. Could have just left it mute, but I like that they added it in.
I'm not sure what to do with my hands.
Okay, so is this only going to be Playground Games and Game Freak?
Welcome to this world-first look at Forza Horizon 6. I'm Torben Ehlert, Design Director for Forza Horizon.
Interesting.
And I can't wait to show you what the teams at Playground Games and Turn 10 have been
Okay.
And I'm Don Arcette.
That's why Playground Games was up twice, because they're doing Fable and Forza Horizon. Oh. I'm losing resolution over here.
Festival is a celebration of beautiful cars. Festival is a celebration of beautiful cars, hit music, and breathtaking locations around the world. And now
Turn
we're
off
taking you
the
to a place we've wanted to
captions.
visit for a very long time. Japan.
We designed a campaign that really focuses on your journey. You don't start as a superstar of the festival or a racing champion or even a rookie. You'll start out as just a tourist in Japan. Your first goal is to join the Horizon Festival by completing the Horizon qualifiers. After that, you'll rise through the ranks, unlocking wristbands as you complete races in faster, more exciting cars.
I feel like they need to go with a
At the end of each round, you
like a
must
Super
complete
Smash
your
Brothers
maximum
style
by
of game
completing spectacular events to unlock your next wristband.
where they come out with like a grand one and just
Showcases and
build on it
new Horizon
for a little bit.
Rush events where you show off your skills on thrilling obstacle courses like this one at the docks in Tokyo City. When you finally earn your gold wristband, you get access to Legend Island, an exclusive region of the world with unique events, tracks, and areas to explore, and that will be a true accomplishment. Throughout that journey, all of Japan outside the Horizon Festival is yours to explore at your own pace. So, let's talk about the location we've all been waiting for.
Japan is the ideal location for our biggest, most exciting game yet. Full of beautiful landscapes and stunning contrasts of rural and urban, modern and traditional. This is our largest map, full of verticality, diverse biomes, seasonality, and breathtaking driving experiences. Elevated by Japan's unique car culture.
My biggest barrier for entry for the Forza series is how large the games are. Those game file sizes are just bonkers.
And insight from people who've lived with Japanese car culture.
It's like
their entire
120
lives.
gigs.
As someone who grew up in Los Angeles and Tokyo, both cities known for car culture, I developed a passion for cars early. I've also worked extensively supporting creative collaborations between Japanese and Western video game studios. Over the course
We're
of
just going to
production,
position you in the
I've met
cubicles and
people
have you do the interview there.
about the nuances
Do it in
and
front of
the
everybody.
Details of Japanese culture and how to reflect these in Forza Horizon 6. As an example, when we discussed naming options for the player home at Tokyo Docks, we discussed the building number, picking 7 and 8 because those two numbers are considered fortunate in Japan. In fact, these numbers are also part of a well-known Japanese proverb, Nana Korobi Yaoki, which means never give up.
When our team builds a Forza Horizon game, we focus on the essence of the place, what makes it special and unique. At the start of production, our team traveled to Japan to capture reference for everything. Time lapses of real Japanese skies, photogrammetry of trees and geology, scans of roads and buildings, and things as simple as water kick-up and the way fallen cherry blossoms respond to passing cars. From these references, we then work to capture the soul of those places, adapting it for Horizon's open-world gameplay. And since Japan is home to driving experiences unlike
Where was the
anywhere
last
else,
Horizon?
that process begins with the
Is it
roads.
Hawaii?
Inspired by the C1 Loop, Ginkgo Avenue, and mountain passes, like Mount Haruna and Bandai Atsuma. Then we layer in the details around them, creating a world where every road leads to discovery. For this game, we've built our biggest urban area yet. Our Tokyo City is 5 times larger than anything we've designed before, with multiple districts, each with a unique identity. We work to create a city where every road, every corner, and every shortcut is fun to drive and a delight to
A big
explore.
city that you race in would be really cool. There's like traffic and stuff.
Japan is dramatic, and these changes are widely celebrated in local culture. We've captured that in games so that you'll see those changes reflected in the world around
Whoa.
you as you explore. That sense of exploration is at the heart of the game. Everything you find on your road trip in Japan is something for you to collect. Cars,
People are gonna find AI art in this game.
mascots, and more. All
They're already on borrowed time.
Japan's car culture is one of the reasons we've been so excited for this location. And Forza Horizon 6 will feature more than 550 cars at launch. Those cars will have new body kits, new Forza Aero.
That's crazy
ability to
looking.
paint liveries
It's wild how like
We'll
realistic they're able to
completely
get these
overhauled
games.
Our roster to be better balanced across all performance classes, from D to our new top-end R-Class for track-focused cars. We've improved how each car is affected by the world. For example, with new cosmetic tire wear, so each car responds authentically as you rack up the miles on those iconic Japanese roads. With more cars on day one than ever before, we've also created new ways to expand your car collection as you explore. Parked on driveways around the world, you'll encounter our new aftermarket cars. They're always bargains and include some extremely rare and unique cars to show off in your garage. We're not just bringing classic JDM to life, but also showcasing some of the newest, most exciting cars in the world. And Forza Horizon 6 cover car is one of them. The GR GT is a race-derived road car that combines motorsport performance with road-going excellence. And our game is the ideal place to experience the most modern iteration of Kazoo Racing's relentless pursuit of Japanese engineering perfection.
Our cars sound better than ever, with greater detail and remastered audio, all brought to life by new acoustic modeling technology, simulating the soundscape of the world.
Excuse me. This game's putting me to sleep. Move to the next one.
Music is a huge part of the Horizon Festival, and we're curating a diverse track list from around the world, including exciting Japanese artists, so you can choose your perfect soundtrack, whether racing, cruising, or drifting. And to complement the visual contrast of our map, we've captured extensive field recordings across all 4 seasons in Japan, creating a rich and truly authentic world for you to experience.
In Forza
Red
Horizon
Dead.
6, you'll have new ways to shape that world with features that let you make a life for yourself in Japan. Our new customizable garages are the perfect place to do that.
Can you get out of your
Find
car?
one of these at every player house, big enough for multiple cars, where you can freely decorate the entire space. And when you're done, you can invite your friends over to see what you've built. But the ultimate place to express your creativity is the estate. This mountain valley starts off completely empty and overgrown, but once you unlock it, you can build and decorate directly in the open world here, and anything you construct is permanent and visitable by your friends. Our teams are fully committed to Forza Horizon being the open world driving game for everyone. We'll be carrying forward all of our accessibility features from previous games. We'll also be adding in new options like proximity radar for competitive players and auto drive for players who want to lean back and appreciate the world in motion. Our major new accessibility feature is
There's this game
customizable
that I've been playing a little bit called Cast and Chill. It's a fishing game.
accessible to everyone, no
You
matter
can
how
put
old you
it
and your friends
on idle mode and it'll just play itself And it's a gorgeous freaking game. I mean, it looks amazing. So occasionally I'll put it on my other monitor and let it fish while I'm like working on stuff. If I ever decide to play it, I'm gonna have so much in-game money.
Download tunes and liveries, and even buy a copy of the cars you see. Then head out together to explore, where you'll find classic events like street races and our new Toge battles, iconic nighttime races down Japanese mountain passes. There's more to do in the open world than ever before, with new shared experiences like Horizon Time Attack circuits. These are seamlessly part of the open world, with no loads, no matchmaking, just a truly social experience with you, your friends, and the in-world leaderboard. Playing together is easier and more rewarding than ever.
I like racing games in theory, but I'm absolute garbage at them. I've been playing the Crew Motorfest recently, and it's a lot of fun. I'm just not good at it. I like the races in GTA as well, but I do get bumped off the map a lot.
We also know you love to collaborate, so in Forza Horizon 6, we're making building fully multiplayer. In Horizon Collab, you and your friends can build anything you can imagine.
Put a dinosaur down.
From everyone here at Playground Games and Turn 10 Studios, we hope you've enjoyed this first look at some of the new features we've been working on, and that you're as excited as we are for the game. We'll be launching on Xbox and PC on the 19th of May. If you're a Forza fan on PlayStation, we'll be welcoming you to Japan later this year when our PlayStation version is ready. For now, though, stay tuned.
PlayStation version. Interesting.
Over the coming months, and thanks for joining us. We can't
Was that an already announced thing?
Forza Horizon 6 as we discover Japan together.
Microsoft is kind of cornering. Oh. you gotta elaborate on that, or Microsoft is kind of cornering the market in like really technical vehicle-based games. Let's see how much effort Game Freak is putting into any of their into a game that's not Pokemon.
皆さんこんにちは。ゲームフリークのゼネラルプロデューサー大森茂です。ここは東京にあるゲームフリークのオフィスです。ビーストオブリンカネーションはかつてない新しい体験を作り出すことに主眼を置いたゲームフリーク独自の取り組み、ギアプロジェクトから生まれた新しい挑戦です。これまでもポケットモンスターシリーズのほか、ソリティバ、ギガレッカーなど様々なオリジナルゲームタイトル
No one's heard of these.
常に新しいアイデアや世界観の構築に挑戦しています。ビーストオブリンカネーションはまさに新しい体験ができるゲームです。遠い未来、文明崩壊後の汚れに侵食された日本。
I mean, would it be wrong to say that Game Freak has not proven themselves to be like a reputable? I know that's an outrageous statement, but every Pokemon game they release just gets worse and worse. Like, you need to... I would not have invested resources into a new IP when people are screaming about how upset they are at your other work.
ただ新しいゲームに挑戦したいという強い衝動もずっとあったんです。最初は黙々とそのゲームである感覚を自分の心に問いかけることから始めていました。世界観もキャラクターもゲームデザインも決めずに、ただどんな感覚がいいんだろうと探っていました。そうしているうちにぬくもり、頼もしさ、そして寂しさが入り混じったような感覚が最もしっくりきたんです。 自分の心に反応しました。隔離された主人公エマとこの世界を一緒に旅していくぬくもりのある相棒クーもその過程で生まれました。
古島からイ
Welcome.
ースト・オブ・リンカネーションのコンセプトを聞いてとても興味を惹かれ、すぐに参加しようと心に決めました。長年ゲームフリークではポケットモンスターシリーズを通じて生き物やパートナーを描いてまいりました。しかし今回のプロジェクトでは過酷な世界を相棒と共に旅をするという体験を目指しています。汚れと呼ばれる寄生植物が蔓延している世界がかつての文明の背景を覆い尽くすほどまでに植物が生い茂った過酷な環境となっており、ダイナミックな移動が要求されます。
That's kind of cool.
このような経緯で地を張り自由に操ることのできる鶴のような神をエマの能力にすることになり、プロトタイプも出来上がってきました。そしてそれがエマという人物のバックグラウンドとキャラクターデザインを形作っていったんです。
これまでゲームフリークは動植物や自然と真摯に向き合ってきました。形状を自由に変えられて武器のように鋭くなりつつも美しい、そんな中核となるモチーフとして植物を選びました。
Is this another like Souls-like kind of game?
風景で表現するだけではなく遊びにも植物を取り入れました。
I can't wait to find another genre to obsess over. I'm so burned out on these dang Souls-likes.
モチーフが決まった段階でコンセプトアーティストの幸田和馬さんご協力のもと、この世界のビジュアルを形作っていくことにしました。エマとクーの姿を思い描いた時、自然に支配される世界の舞台として日本がぴったりだと考えました。
So this art looks really cool.
山々に囲まれた自然豊かな風景と SF が入り混じった世界をエマとクーが歩く姿を自然にイメージできました。さらに植物をモチーフとした重要な存在として植物と動物
Why is everything so freaking foggy?
腐食体も出来上がっていきました。腐食体のデザインは当時私が注目していたデジタルアーティストの森田裕樹さんにお願いすることにしました。
世界の舞台を作ると同時にエマとクーの物語を作り上げていきました。ストーリーの舞台は西暦4026年の日本です。はるか昔に発生したアルコールの寄生植物の影響で人類の大半が消滅した後の世界です。エマは腐食体を狩り、その汚れを自分の体に封じ込めることができるという特別な能力を持っています。ただそれがゆえにエマは恐れられ、人々が住むコロニーから隔離され暮らしています。エマと彼女の相棒となるクーは日本の東の地で出会います。そのクーの目的がこのゲームの謎の一つでもあります。
名前は何だ？クーだ。クーから目を離す方がいい。
Brad.
わかってる。
Let's get a very ordinary names amongst very unordinary. I guess Emma's a normal name. Or a normal. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say there. Delete, delete.
そのためにこの世界に存在する強力な腐食体、主を討伐し、その力を取り込んでいくことになります。汚れを封じることができるエマにしかできない特別な役目です。
I'm gonna make a prediction. I'm very like prepared to be wrong about this, but I think this game's gonna fall flat on its face.
巨大化していった生物たちです。エマとクーが戦う強力な敵です。腐食体は汚れを
It looks identical to several other games that have come out or been announced in the past like 2-3 years.
植物を操り、自身の支配地域に汚れの森を呼び出します。汚れの森に入ると周囲の環境がガラッと変わります。手強い腐食体が襲いかかり、プレイヤーの行く手を阻むのです。そしてこの世界にはゴーレムというもう一つの勢力があります。ゴーレムは過酷な世界を生き残るため、かつての人間が魂を機械の体に転送した姿です。 2000年の間に凄まじい戦闘技術を身につけましたが、一方で魂は劣化してしまっていて暴走しています。
エマとクーはさまざまな人物と出会います。長い旅をサポートするブラッド、カグラであったり、あとはクナイというエマと同じように腐食体を連れた剣士とも巡り合います。
とどめはきちんとさせる。
エマとクーは同じく汚れの力を宿していて、互いにその力を影響させ合いながら戦います。
All right.
例えばエマが敵の動きを
Not to be a bitch, but fascinating stuff. Let's move on.
開花技という強力な効果を持った技を発動できます。
I don't need to see every facet of the game before you release it.
選択肢に幅が広がります。例えばある開花技を使うと、エマは彼岸花の大輪を咲かせ、その大輪に跳躍して兜割りを行うことができます。また別の開花技を使えば敵を縛り、エマの強力な闘技を敵に叩き込むことができます。開花技の選択中は時間がスローになり、考える時間が生まれます。ターンベースの RPG コマンドのように考えることになります。スキルを磨くほどにエマとクーの連携は研ぎ澄まされていきます。互いに補い合う関係で2人は常につながっているんです。エマとクーにはそれぞれスキルツリーがあり、エマが行動すればクーに影響を与え、クーが行動すればエマに影響が与えられるようにしました。またエマとクーの親密度が上昇するにつれて装備できるスキルも多くなります。様々なスキルを組み合わせることで独自のプレイスタイルを作っていくことができるんです。さらにエマとクーを結びつける霊秘石やエマが受け流しを行った際に発動する刀の効果を重ねていくことなどで、より奥深い戦闘ができるようになっています。遠距離だけで戦う人もいれば、ステルスだけで戦う人もいますし、
That's a really pretty game. No question about that.
戦闘を仕掛ける人もいれば、クーを先行させて戦わせる人もいます。エマとクーでどのような装備でどのような霊秘石と組み合わせて戦うのか、プレイヤーの皆さん次第です。皆さんがどんな意外な組み合わせを生み出すのか、今からとても楽しみです。
遥か昔に汚れに追い尽くされた美しくも過酷な新たな世界。企画構想から6年間、私たちはこの世界に数えきれない秘密や奥深い魅力を散りばめることに全力を注いできました。すべてのプレイヤーの皆さんにビースト・オブ・リンカネーションの世界を体験していただける日が待ちきれません。本作は今年の夏、Xbox、PC、そしてプレイステーションでリリースされます。
I wonder if Fable's getting a PlayStation announcement today. If that hasn't already happened.
Xbox ゲームパスでプレイ可能です。
Man, I was really expecting like a showcase of games here, not like
渾身の新作、どうぞご期待ください。
3 games very deeply analyzed. I'm a little bit disappointed, but that is what it is. It's fun. I'm excited to see Fable. They saved the best for last. Oh, there's a secret. Double Fine. Alright, I'm excited to see what this is. They make some weirdo stuff sometimes. It's gonna be a claymation game. What's that guy's name?
Oh, hello. I'm Tim Schafer, founder and studio head of Double Fine Productions. And this is Elizabeth Larkin, senior tools programmer and junior in-house ceramicist. At Double Fine, we try to take a little time every so often and create quick game prototypes. Anyone in the company can pitch a game idea, and we have a vote on which ones we want to try to make. We forget the projects we're currently working on, basically get amnesia, and we do this for 2 weeks. That's a fortnight. And we build a few of these experimental game prototypes. We call this process Amnesia Fortnight. We've had all sorts of great ideas come out of this process. It's just like this clay. With a little bit of pressure and creativity, something interesting is created that wasn't there before.
I should check out more Double Fine games. I feel like I'd enjoy them.
Fortnite. It's all about encouraging you to create with others, and then use what you create to destroy each other. Don't worry, it's easy to make a new pot if you're playing Kiln, our online multiplayer pottery party brawler.
Huh. Wait, so you make your own pot? And then you fight with it?
We love to explore new and original ideas here at Double Fine, alongside last year's Weird But Chill game Keeper, featuring surreal and
I had an
dreamlike
ex
exploration.
several years ago that would play a mobile
Other side of that coin, bring high energy,
play
expressive
game.
multiplayer action.
It's just the most basic, basically designed app possible. Just a
continuing to foster our spirit of creativity with
spinning
this next game.
piece of
Derek
clay,
Grant
and you
spearheaded this pitch, and he's here
rub
today
your
to
finger
talk
up and
about
down to
this
make it
fully realized Double Fine
change shape.
experience he's leading with his team.
Kiln is a multiplayer party brawler and is just as much about the act of trading with your friends as it is fast-paced competitive destruction.
I'm far more interested in the creation.
We built this game to respond to your
portion
creative
of the
design
game.
choices, as well as your relentless cruelty to anthropomorphized clay pots. I've spent my career as a concept artist, focused on coming up with unique characters and environments at Double Fine. But I also play a lot of action titles, which got me wondering, what would a game look like that included not just the cathartic element of destruction and action, but the equally cathartic act of creation I was familiar with as an artist? I stumbled on the answer one day: what better solution than a pottery wheel? We wanted to give
I'm gonna
players
make
the ability
myself
to
a
create
custom
characters
Xbox
out of any
controller
shape
at some point.
and to make sure that what you make has a charming, animated personality. You start off as a little helpless, naked spirit. You're not capable of much in this state. Thankfully, you are capable of manipulating clay, and a pottery wheel is the perfect place for the creation of a new body. And when it comes time for destruction, those shapes needed to translate into capable fighters. Pots that can compete in challenges in a way that only pots can. Our game mode, Quench, brings all of that together in a 4v4 combat party atmosphere.
Something about this makes me think of
You and your
Dreams.
friends need to
the
balance your
PS4
shape and abilities with
game
its
engine.
capacity for carrying water into enemy territory. Here, you'll navigate through the environment with your team's unique creations. Avoid or destroy incoming enemy warriors. And of course, fill your pot up with water to ultimately douse the enemy's kiln and win the game.
Got him once. Now keep at it.
Double Fine seems like a great place or a cool place to work. They let you just like pitch ideas like that.
With Kiln, we wanted to give players what we know they've always wanted from Double Fine. A best-in-class pottery sim, of course. With this strange concept came lots of design challenges, though, because it's a game about pots that have to transform into bespoke ceramic warriors. We had to figure out how to make an art tool, a character builder, and a loadout system all together, while keeping the whole experience approachable for anyone, not just pottery masters. After many iterations balancing simulation with arcade-like simplicity, we landed
Something
on a
about
design
that
that lets you
font
feel
and
like
the
a master
hands
potter
look like
who
the
can
little
easily
fuzzy
make any pottery shape you could dream up,
Dreams thing.
even if you've never seen a potter's wheel. It's weirdly satisfying. We've carefully married the clay technology with the behavior of the sculpting tools and controls to make sure anyone can pick it up in seconds. Refine it with sponges, shapers, and straight edge tools to get specific and make it yours. As you sculpt, you'll notice the game recognizing the different shapes you've made. It'll automatically detect when you're shaping things like cups, vases, bowls, and many more.
So that means we had to ask ourselves, if I was a vase, and this vase that I just made was now my body, what can I, as a vase, do?
Every potting kiln needs to have a core set of moves fit for a warrior. To run, jump, attack, and roll. They also must have moves fit for a pot to fill up with water and then splash that water out. Each shape has its own unique way of performing these moves. And because your shape matters, the animation team has taken on the challenge of bringing those different pot shapes to life in surprising ways. In addition to these core moves, each shape also has its own special attack, which we push to be the most fun and over-the-top moments in the game. Cups popping popcorn, bottles turning into swords, jugs blaring like megaphones, plates flinging pies.
I wonder if a certain type of pot will become the dominant strat.
As you fight over the water on the battlefield and try to extinguish your opponent's kiln, you'll have to pay attention to each map's unique nuances. Our mantra of shape matters carries over into our maps. We specifically designed our maps to integrate with how you choose to play and what pot you choose to play as. So you'll see things like secret tunnels that only fit certain size pots and pathways that are only traversable with certain shapes.
You'll fight on fractured, floating pieces of ancient history, like an ancient Greek nightclub fit for Dionysus. It's even got a dance floor. Navigate Athena's giant strategic war map, inflating sponge warriors with water to rearrange the battlefield to your advantage. Fight in the Egyptian god Set's dingy punk venue, complete with a mosh pit where only one pot can emerge unbroken.
Leverage your unique creations. Everything from your size, your capacity to carry water, your speed to cross the battlefield, and other choices you can make will define how you want to approach your playstyle. Do you want a team full of large cups, maximizing your dousing potential?
Go that kiln, baby!
Or a team of tiny ninja
The
saucers
metal
ready to quickly smash up
cups?
anything that gets in their way?
Oh, I guess that one's cracking just
Or
like...
a unique combination you've discovered that balances power and splashability. If you're skilled enough to end up at the enemy kiln with lots of water, you can unleash a powerful super splash ability that does tons of damage and makes the kiln vulnerable to further attacks, letting you and your team dunk on the enemy kiln to either win big or turn the tide and make a comeback.
And that is how it's done.
At the end of a round, the cycle of creation and destruction loops around again, and now you're back in the wedge, a multiplayer lobby where you can hang at the wheel and make something cool with your friends. You've just earned XP points and chips from battle. Now you can load up on art supplies and expand your pot-making options.
I think of the game being so much about the fighting, but when people play it, they just want to create all day long.
Yeah, that seems like the biggest part of the game is
was designed to support
making a
your
lot of different
creativity.
pots.
As we did with the design of the sculpting process, we looked to the Pottery Studio for inspiration. We found ways to translate the experience of adding spouts, lids, and handles, as well as glazing to kiln. Every design choice we made ultimately serves the goal of enabling a near infinite range of possibilities. We can't wait to see what your favorite designs are.
I used to was an intern for a Parks and Rec department one time, and I took a lot of photos, and I would go to the some of their different classes and stuff that they would hold, like a pottery class, and take photos of it. And it made me really want to take a pottery class.
And I'm ready to bring the good vibes into the chaos.
My favorite is the large vase. It has a UFO-like animation, and it's great for team defense and protecting your Bix.
Hands down, the best pot shape is a small bowl. It's perfect for sneaking past enemies. Plus, its ice cream theme special is so cute.
One of my favorite warrior pots has to be the medium base. It's decently fast for invading enemy players and matches. The decorations really make it shine. A curved elbow spout, Cupid's handle, some spiked charms with a rainbow glaze, and one butt sticker. You can't go wrong with butt stickers.
My favorite pots use the absolute most material possible to make the biggest pots possible. I call it tiny.
Whichever pot you decide to create, whether you're a budding artist or a seasoned gamer, you'll be fulfilling your pottery power fantasies when Kiln launches in spring 2026 on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. This is just the beginning of the Pottery Party as we bring regular updates throughout the year with expanded decorations, new activities and game modes.
I feel like I've watched this guy for a different trailer.
Creating is more fun together, and we'd love your help sculpting this experience. Be on the lookout to throw down with fellow Double Fine fans and join
Maybe
the
he was in the
Double Fine Action
Psychonauts 2
Insiders for an even earlier look and
announcement.
a chance to play in our closed beta very soon.
You want me to say it 5 times? That's mean. Am I supposed to? Okay. This game is called Kiln, an online multiplayer party brawler, online multiplayer party brawler.
Me
Never do it twice.
recording
Okay, I can do it
every
again.
essay script on YouTube.
Online multiplayer party brawler. It's getting better. Online multiplayer party brawler.
All right. Show us Fable. Glad to see they actually have an update for this.
Playground Games, where I'm thrilled to share our very first deep dive into a game we've been making here for a really, really long time.
Yeah, no kidding. It's been decades.
Playground Games is renowned for fun, immersive, and visually stunning open-world experiences. Since 2010, we've been developing the Forza Horizon series right here in Royal Leamington Spa, a charming little town in the middle of England. As Horizon has grown, so have we. Over the past few years, we've built a new team to carry that reputation into a new genre that we are incredibly passionate about.
If they spend 10 minutes talking about this game without showing anything, I'm going to lose my effing
on
mind.
the work of the legendary Lionhead Studios, the original creators of the franchise. And although our game is a new beginning, I think what we're making is really faithful to the spirit of the classic Lionhead trilogy that we all love. At the heart of our game is a simple, recurring question. What does it mean to you to be a hero? Our game is about choices and their consequences. It's packed with action, drama, British humour, moral dilemmas, and quite a few chickens. All of this combines in a fairy tale which could only be Fable.
I wonder how much the chickens from Fable were inspired by Zelda.
In classic Fable fashion, you begin the game as a child, growing up in the sleepy rural village of Briar Hill.
Oh, if they would go with I like that look a lot because I want a grand scale for everything. I want to look like an ant compared to the world.
Generation. But not long afterwards, disaster
I hope they do the
strikes,
same for Elder
and the people
Scrolls
of
as
your
well.
village, including your beloved grandma, are turned to stone by a mysterious stranger. Suddenly alone in the world, you'll set off on an adventure which will change Albion forever.
Venturing out into the world is a huge moment because this is Albion like you've never seen it before. Idyllic rolling hills, magical forests, bustling villages, sleepy hamlets, oversized vegetable patches, and stunning vistas. And because our Albion is truly open world, for the first time, you'll be able to explore this rich and detailed world seamlessly, with the freedom to go where you want from early in the game.
We can't wait to welcome you back to Albion's iconic capital city, Bowerstone. Home to Fairfax Castle, the Old Clock Tower, and the legendary Heroes Guild.
I wonder how much NPC interaction will be a part of this. You used to be able to develop relationships with like everybody.
And criminals. You'll spend plenty of time here during the game as you discover the secrets of the Heroes Guild and its reclusive guildmaster, Humphrey the Golden.
In the north of Albion, you'll find mountains, craggy coastlines, spooky marshes, and the bleak, windswept city of Bloodstone. Here, you'll meet the leaders of two rival gangs, vying for power, and uncover the secrets of the sinister but extremely well-organized Cult of Shadows. Our Albion is beautiful, handcrafted, and richly detailed.
In Albion, heroes are special, different. They're stronger than regular people. They're more skillful, more charismatic. More importantly, they're those rare humans who can harness and use magic in the world around them. They have the power to do what they want.
And so do you. In our game, we want you to play as the hero you want to be. And that starts with being able to choose how your hero character looks.
So, in Fable, you'll be able to pick from a range of different character heads and customize your clothing, hair, skin tone, tattoos, and scars.
I thought they
So
were
the
going
hero
with
you
the
play
standard
represents you.
character.
But as well as your appearance, you can be the hero you want to be through the way you play, through the skills and abilities you learn, and through the weapons you use.
Just like the classic trilogy, heroes in our game fight with a combination of strength, skill, and will. Seamlessly blending melee and ranged weapons with magical abilities gives us style-weaving combat. Allowing you to show off your personal playstyle against single opponents.
This looks like
and
Hogwarts
large
Legacy,
groups of
but
enemies alike.
I'm here for it. It looks good.
Melee is at the heart of our close quarters combat. You'll use light and heavy combos, often knocking enemies off balance and executing stylish finishers. Swap to your ranged weapon to bypass enemy guard and deal with troublesome flying enemies. And of course, you'll be able to unleash your powerful spells to both manipulate and devastate your opponents.
We're excited to be bringing back some fan-favorite adversaries for you to
I
fight.
wonder when this game is supposed to come out. I am genuinely excited about this. And the more that I see, the more excited I get.
Hobbs are back, as are Balverines, Hollowfolk, and Trolls.
Ooh, I liked that.
And we're adding brand new enemies too, like this fearsome cockatrice, a giant fire-breathing chicken. Each enemy family is different, with their own weaknesses to exploit and defenses to overcome. But with all the unique tools in your combat toolbox, how you defeat your enemies is up to you.
But there's more to being a hero in Albion than fighting, so much more. When we talk to people about their favorite memories of the original games, so many of their stories were about the stuff you can do when you weren't just being a hero. The normal, everyday stuff which happened when you interacted with the people of Albion.
Yeah, yeah.
For me, what I
good to hear
remember
that they
most
remembered
vividly
that.
are the inhabitants of Albion and the things you can do with them or to them.
The crazy thing about the classic Fable games was that in the middle of a sprawling RPG was almost a complete other game where you could just mess around with the villages and townsfolk.
And we've built that same experience in the middle of our game too.
I got a text message from
buying a house, getting a job, making some
920
money.
number. It just says, hey.
Romancing a villager, getting married, having kids.
Fancy a date?
Perfect. You can get to know me better.
Buying another house. Buying every house in Albion. Buying every business in Albion. Getting rich.
Marrying a bunch more people, having a bunch more kids, probably getting divorced along the way for good measure.
And this game within a game is unique to Fable.
They
It's
both looked pretty
systemic,
excited about that.
interconnected, and you see the ripple effects of the things you do everywhere you go.
And all of this revolves around the people who live in Albion, who we call the living population. There are more than 1,000 of them, and every single one is unique. Each of them has a name, a role, a daily routine, and their own personality. You could follow any one of them for a day and just watch them live their life.
They'll get up, go to work, spend some leisure time on hobbies, then go home to bed.
But what's even cooler is that you can talk to every single one of them in fully voiced conversations and interact with them in loads of different ways. Maybe
That's
the
cool.
job they go to is working for you because you hired them to work in one of your businesses.
Hey you, working hard? How can I help you, boss?
Maybe the bed they sleep in is in a house you own because you're the landlord.
Or maybe their bed is on the street because you evicted them.
All right.
Oh, it's you. You're awful.
And all of the stuff you do
You're
affects what
awful.
they think of you.
You're a legend.
Because everything you do builds your reputation.
Very impressive. Now that's an hero right there.
Morality has always been super important to Fable. That tension between good and evil underpinned all of the original games. And morality is central to our game too. But we have a slightly different take on it.
They're struggling with frame rate a lot in this.
Isn't black and white. There are lots of grey areas. And importantly,
You're well known
morality
for
is
being the freak in town who's kicking chickens.
No two people see things exactly the same way. And that's how it works.
This
in
is
our games.
really making me excited. I can't wait for this game now.
Earns your reputation.
This looks like a modern day version of
And
what the
every
old
person
games
in
used to
Albion will
be.
have a different reaction to you as a result.
Hello there.
Yeah, we get it. You're rich.
They'll remember things you did directly to them. They'll love
Which
you
one?
or hate you for the choices you make. And they will always tell you why. Although, usually from a safe distance.
Our game will never judge you, but the people of Albion will, loudly.
Imbecile.
Your reputation is created by the choices you make, and you are going to make a lot of them. Big choices, little choices, moral choices, and some choices that will actually change the landscape of Albion for the rest of your game. We call this idea, Your Choices Change the World. Let's give you an example.
Early in the game, you'll meet a character named Dave, an egotistical gardener in a rural village who discovers a magical growth formula.
So I guess
He accidentally
Richard
turns himself
Iowade
into a
isn't
giant and
actually
becomes
in the
a
game.
big problem. It'll be your job to deal with him, and ultimately it will be your choice whether to kill him or to spare him. If you kill him, his giant corpse will lie on the farmland just outside of town for the rest of the game.
And that is going to affect house prices. It will also affect what a lot of the villagers think about you.
That's really funny.
Especially Dave's sister. In Fable, the choices you make will define you. What does being a hero mean to you?
At Playground Games, we've built a pedigree for beautiful, immersive, open-world experiences. Yes, they've typically involved sports cars, but this is a passion project for all of us here. Every member of this team, which we've built from scratch, has two key things in common: a deep love for the franchise and a burning desire to bring it back. We're making this for Fable fans just like us, but also to introduce Fable to gamers who've never played the series before. It's been great to finally tell you a little about the game we're making. There'll be much more to share as we get closer to our launch. I'm excited to tell you today that Fable is coming to Xbox, PC, and PlayStation in autumn 2026. From all of us here, thanks for watching.
It looked a little rough to be autumn 2026, but I'll be happy if it comes out and it's, you know, successful at that time. Something tells me it's going to get delayed.
This is a multiplayer party brawler and is just as much about the act of creating with your friends as it is fast-paced competitive destruction.
Japan's car culture is one of the reasons we've been so excited for this location. Forza Horizon 6 will feature more than 550 cars at launch.
さまざまなスキルを組み合わせることで独自のプレイスタイルを作っていくことができ
Alright,
るん
well,
です。
that's the gist. That was the Xbox developer
You can be the hero
showcase
you want
for
to be, through
January.
the way you play, through the skills and abilities you learn, and through the weapons you use.
I'll say that I'm kind of interested in the clay making, but not the multiplayer part of that one game. And of course, I'm very interested in Fable. The other stuff could disappear off the face of the planet and it wouldn't impact me. But I hope somebody likes these games. And I hope you guys have a good rest of the day. We'll catch you on the next one.